Welcome to this quiz. This one is on Christian knowledge on the Bible. Tell us how much you know about the Bible. Take the quiz and let's find out. Who baptized Jesus and in what river? A. Apostle John, River Nile. B. Disciple Andrew, Babylon River. C. John the Baptist, River Jordan. Or D. Apostle John, River Jordan. You have 10 seconds to answer this question. And the answer is C. John the Baptist, River Jordan. Jesus went up to John the Baptist as he was baptizing people in the river and asked to be baptized. Next question. The Old Testament and the New Testament have a combined 66 books. How many of the 66 are in the Old Testament? A. 39, B. 33, C. 45, or D. 35. You have 10 seconds to answer this question. And the answer is A. 39 books. That means there are 27 books in the New Testament. Next question. He wrote the first 5 books of the Old Testament. A. King David, B. Solomon, C. Moses, or D. Prophet Nehemiah. You have 10 seconds to answer this question. And the answer is C. Moses. He wrote the first 5 books of the Old Testament and also wrote Psalm 90. Next question. This disciple of Jesus was crucified upside down because he didn't want to be crucified upright like Jesus, his master. A. James, B. Philip, C. John, or D. Peter. You have 10 seconds to answer this question. And the answer is D. Peter. Next question. Who said these words and to whom in John 1:46? Quote, "Can anything good come out of Nazareth?" Unquote. A. Philip to Nathanael, B. Nathanael to Philip, C. James to Peter, or D. John to the Ethiopian eunuch. You have 10 seconds to answer this question. And the answer is B. Nathanael to Philip. Nathanael said these words to Philip when he found out that Philip had found the Christ, and the Christ was in Nazareth. And he asked Philip, "Can anything good come out of Nazareth?" And Philip responded, "Come and see." Next question. Which of the following was stoned to death? A. Stephen, B. James, C. Andrew, or D. Matthew. You have 10 seconds to answer this question. And the answer is Stephen. He was stoned to death because he told the truth. And the wicked man did not like the truth and took the action of killing him. Next question. He was the second of the apostles of Jesus to die and the first to be martyred. A. Judas Iscariot, B. Thomas, C. Peter, or D. James the Great. You have 10 seconds to answer this question. And the answer is D. James the Great. James the Great was the second to die after Judas Iscariot. He died in AD 44. Next question. He was swallowed by a big fish after refusing the call of the Lord and thrown up after spending 3 days and 3 nights in the belly of the fish. A. Jude, B. Joshua, C. Jonah, or D. Joseph. You have 10 seconds to answer this question? And the answer is C. Jonah. He refused God's command to go and prophesy doom to the people of Nineveh. Instead, he was headed to another city when the storm hit the ship, and he was thrown overboard by the sailors as a sacrifice to save themselves. Next question. It is written in the Bible that when the Son of Man shall return to earth, all dash shall gather before him. A. Angels. B. Nations. C. Living things. Or D. People. You have 10 seconds to answer this question. And the answer is B. Nations. The Bible says all nations shall gather before him when he returns. Next question. It is well known that James was the half-brother of Jesus. How many more half-brothers did Jesus have? A. 4, B. 3, C. 0, or D. 2? You have 10 seconds to answer this question. And the answer is B. 3. Jesus had 3 more half-brothers. In addition to James, their names were Joseph, Simon, and Judas, not the disciple. Next question. In the Bible, it was stated that God sent plagues to Egypt. How many plagues did he send? A. 10, B. 3, C. 7, or D. 9? You have 10 seconds to answer this question. And the answer is A. 10. 10 plagues were sent by God to Egypt to convince Pharaoh to let the Hebrew slaves go. Next question. Which one of the disciples of Jesus was a physician? A. Andrew, B. Thomas, C. Luke, or D. Philip? You have 10 seconds to answer this question. And the answer is C. Luke. He was a physician when he was asked to be a disciple. He was also the author of the third gospel and the book of Acts. Next question. Which of the disciples of Jesus was a tax collector? A. Matthew, B. Mark, C. Judas Thaddeus, or D. Simon Zealots? You have 10 seconds to answer this question. And the answer is A. Matthew. Next question. Which of these men was the husband of Naomi in the Bible? A. Isaac, B. Daniel, C. Elimelech, or D. Elijah? You have 10 seconds to answer this question. And the answer is C. Elimelech. Next question. Mountain did God ask Abraham to sacrifice his only son? A. Mount Gerizim, B. Mount Moriah, C. Mount Tabor, or D. Mount Pisgah? You have 10 seconds to answer this question. And the answer is B. Mount Moriah. This was the mountain Abraham was prepared to sacrifice his son until God showed him a ram to replace the son. And that concludes our quiz. Thank you for joining us, and please don't forget to leave your scores in the comment. Bye-bye.